check in with Max, then see what we can dig up about the protests. Ooh, not sure I want to step into the middle of whatever this is. New plan. Find out more about the protests, then come back to Max.
Also, das vor, okay.
Moses mentioned that professor and some townies organizing a protest on a message board. Better look into it.
Okay. Ich will mich umsehen. Moses. Hey Chloe, Moses Murphy hier. Hey Moses, brauchst du mehr Namen für Staubkörner? Nicht im Moment. Ich wollte nur einen Kommunikationsweg einrichten, damit du mich auf dem Laufenden halten kannst, wegen, du weißt schon was. Klar, klar hast du schon von Safi gehört? Anscheinend jagt Max sie über den ganzen Campus. Wirklich? Nein, habe ich nicht. Es wird interessant, falls ihr zwei euch begegnet, gemessen daran, dass ihr die gleiche Quantenposition einzunehmen scheint. Normal spare ich sowas Intimes fürs zweite Date auf. Das ist ein Witz, ich weiß nicht mal, wovon du redest. Es bezieht sich auf das, was ich vorhin sagte. Wegen der Verflechtung, die Max durchgeführt hat. Ihr zwei scheint kosmisch verbunden zu sein. Klar, das erklärt alles. Danke, dass du dich gemeldet hast. Ich sag dir, falls wieder komischer passiert, und bei mir ist das fast unausweichlich. Gut, ich bin hier, wann immer du mich brauchst. Das kennen wir. Sei nicht so, ich will nur wissen, ob ihr Hilfe braucht oder Kaution. Achso, da waren wir. Uns geht's gut. Bash hat viele aufregende Ideen und Merch-Designs und ihre kulinarischen Entscheidungen sorgen weiter für dicke Luft im Van. Merso leistete grandiose Arbeit dabei zu verhindern, dass ich den Verstand verliere, aber du kommst besser zurück, bevor wir Bossi erreichen. Oder ich bin nicht für meine Taten verantwortlich. Der Manager im Bossi meint, er hat dich schon fürs Konzert bezahlt. Ich will nur sicher gehen, dass er uns nicht übers Ohr haut. Nein, er hat das Geld heute Morgen geschickt. Ihr könnt abrocken. Oh, sieh an, wer hier ist. Wie behandelt dich deine neue Band? Ich sag doch, ich betrüge euch nicht mit einer anderen Band. Sag mir nur, dass es nicht diese von Zombie Quartet sind. Ich weiß, die haben eine Tour geplant. Ich würde nie mit Zombie Quartet arbeiten. Das sind solche Angeber. Und deren Bassistin rührt im Bett keinen Finger. Was auch immer. Ich habe Zombie Quartet auf Social Media das ganze Wochenende im Auge, und wenn ich nur ein einziges grünes Haar in der Menge sehe, knallt es. Ist das süß. Nach dem Papa starb, hatte ich viele extrem lebhafte und schreckliche Träume mit demselben Thema. Wir fahren die Straße entlang, hören uns furchtbare Country-Musik, die Musik war gut, an und dann boom, Sattelzug hinten rein. Oder wir stehen auf der Bühne, verunstaltet ein Reimpaar von Shakespeare, und dann boom, ein 40-Tonnen-LKW des Todes. Rechts vom Schauspieler. Egal wie es anfing, es endete immer auf die gleiche Weise. Das war ein Before the Storm. Stört. Die Sache ist ganz gleich, wie schrecklich diese Träume waren. Ich wusste immer, dass sie nichts als das waren. Träume, verstreute Impulse in meinem Hirn, emotional vernichtend, klar. Aber sie konnten mich nicht wirklich verletzen. Ich habe lange versucht, mir einzureden, dass diese Albträume aus demselben Stoff sind. Selbst als sie mein Leben durcheinander brachten, nachdem ich im Green Room fast ausgeflippt wäre. Selbst als ich loszog, um Max zu finden. Das sind nur Träume, wiederholte ich, wie ein Mantra in den letzten Monaten. So viel dazu. Träume lassen nicht deinen Verstand und Körper verschwinden, bevor sie woanders im Zimmer wieder auftauchen. Moses' Gesichtsausdruck hätte auch einer Laborratte gelten können, die auf einmal Laser aus ihren Augen verschießt. Moses ist ganz nebenbei das Beste an dieser Uni. Wenn ich damals einen Lehrer wie ihn gehabt hätte, würde ich jetzt wahrscheinlich den Einfluss von Gewichtsverlustmedikamenten auf Rennmäuse studieren. Aber selbst wenn er nicht versteht, was mit mir los ist, vielleicht wartet um die Ecke ja ein Sattelzug. Okay. Was das?
If I knew college involved dart gun battles, I might have applied myself more in high school. Hey, buddy. You're like a month early. Everyone knows the best grilled cheese comes from a shopping cart in the alleyway outside the bar at 2 a.m.
Okay. Sure. That is okay. This is...
I can't make out much, but I think this is the password I'm looking for.
Lol,
Got
okay.
the password. Now time to take a look at that forum.
Das war nicht mit Absicht, aber okay.
Back in my shadier days, I would have called this the free shit box. Water is an essential part of a healthy beer diet.
Hab ich sure. Warum nicht? Du kannst dir das auch anhören? Wow.
Dear listeners, there was a moment last night when I thought I might never get to speak to you again. Never share what I've discovered. When the countdown rang out at the Abraxas house and it became clear that the very building I was standing in would be demolished in a matter of seconds, only my quick wits, my poise under pressure, and my determination to share the truth kept me alive. And what have I discovered? That the administration is so hell-bent on destroying the Abraxas house that they're willing to break the law and put lives at risk. The Lakeport County Court has ordered that the Abraxas house cannot be demolished until a structural engineer examines the foundation. That inspection is scheduled for 2 days from now. So why were there explosives lining the walls of the basement this weekend? I have one theory. The Abraxas alumni network is vast and well-connected, the elites of business and politics. Could their fabled Hall of Secrets be filled with illicit blackmail material? Blackmail that current and former members use for leverage against the administration? I'm not the only one with concerns. Students and faculty alike are wondering what sinister truths Abraxas might be hiding. So one must ask, why would President Teller coordinate an illegal fly-by-night demolition? Is the Abraxas Society's iron grip on the administration beginning to slip? Or is the administration so intent on covering up whatever terrible skeletons lay buried inside the Abraxas Hall of Secrets? I will not rest until I have found the truth and reported it to you.
Okay, Loretta. Cool. Okay, dann haben wir das.
First one to stop a fire from burning down the school gets a gumball.
Ich hinterfrag's nicht.
Imagine living in a place where you can just leave your coat somewhere and it's still there later. If I was designing a mascot for this state, it would be an expensive water bottle covered in stickers inside a microbrewery. Looks complicated and full of tiny pieces. My old nerd friends Steph and Mikey would love it.
Oh, Steph, oh. Ich finde schön, dass
That
Steph auch
bartender
noch mit,
Amanda seems to know things. She might be able to help me out with this password.
dass Steph auch noch mit eingebaut wurde. Und
Not
Mikey.
much of a stage, but I could see drugstore makeup blowing some Mountain State minds here.
Okay, let's talk with you guys.
I guess security is pretty lax around here.
Guess so.
Protest.
So, what's this protest against Caledon all about?
You'll have to ask Joey. He's the man behind the plan.
But you're part of that whole group, right? There must be some reason.
Everyone's got their reasons. I don't expect we'll accomplish fuck all, but it beats sitting around and bitching about it.
Warum?
I've been hearing about this anti-Caledon group. How do I get in?
You want to protest Caledon? Aren't you a student there?
I'm a prospective grad student, but I come from a town in Oregon that's a lot like Lakeport. I'm tired of seeing rich assholes bulldoze through small towns.
I feel that. Well, there were some informational flyers at the last meeting here. Joey told us to destroy them after, but you never know.
I'll look around. Thanks.
Warum kann ich frag mal.
What do you do when you're not getting in fights with strange women at bars?
Ach, ist
I
das.
used to pull shifts at Kreller's before that closed. Now I'm trying to get a job at the timber mill where my dad worked.
What happened to him?
He skipped out on us when I was pretty young. Don't know where he went.
That's fucked up. I'm sorry.
Well, okay, kann ich gehen? Ja, gut, tschüss.
See you later, Ren.
You got it.
Got the password. Now time to take a look at that forum.
Ist das nicht? Ja, okay.
Hey. I hear you're the guy to ask about the protest.
No clue what you're talking about.
Genau, okay. Then let's talk to Amanda.
Hey. Amanda, right?
Hey. It's quite a show you put on last night. Wish I could have sold tickets for it.
Do you know anything about this protest that people are planning online?
I've heard some things. I tried looking into it, but their forum is password protected.
I think I might have that password, actually.
For real? Let's take a look.
Ich hab's nicht mal gesagt. Okay. Also, okay. Got it.
And we're in.
Die Demo findet statt. 22.09. Zeit und Ort werden noch bekannt gegeben. Redet mit mir oder schickt mir eine Nachricht für Details. Lakeport Lifer, aber hallo, darauf habe ich gewartet, habe mein Schild und meine Fackel bereit. Geh klar, Bruder, dafür muss ich die Bowlingliga sausen lassen und von Paddleboro hochfahren. Würde ich um nichts in der Welt verpassen. Morgen werden sie alle bezahlen, alle diese Elitären, die zuguckten, wie Lakeport leidet, während Kellington immer reicher wurde. All die Studenten, die sich abwandten oder denen wir von Anfang an egal waren. Wir können uns nicht länger ignorieren, das ist verdammt nochmal klar. Ich weiß, ich war noch bei keinem der Meetings. Die Begeisterung ist super, doch denkt daran, obwohl das hier ein privates Forum ist, müssen wir immer mit was? Infiltration rechnen. Nur Einzelgespräche mit Leuten, denen ihr vertraut, sind sicher. Geht klar, kapiert, Boss. Bis morgen.
I'm guessing the mod is Joey. Nothing like a little Latin to class up your angry protest. Anyone willing to skip bowling league must be serious about combating institutional corruption. This dude is legit scary. And none of his buddies seem concerned at all. And the winner for most creative use of the $sign goes to Cardinal Sin. They're pretty paranoid about infiltrators. Which means I'd better do a really good job infiltrating their shit.
These fucking assholes. How is any of this going to help? They're gonna set back everything we're doing to rebuild the town.
The protest hasn't happened yet. We could still keep it from getting out of hand.
You're right. I'll tell Noelle to get campus security ready.
Good plan. I'll see if I can get any more info out of Joey.
Okay, Max.
I appreciated our chat last night before everything got crazy.
I'm just glad Max is okay. More than okay, actually. She's, like, glowing. You didn't knock her up, did you?
Nee.
Really? I mean, it was kind of an intense night. And morning. I'm surprised.
You can go see for yourself. She was meeting someone. I think one of her students? I'm understaffed, so I'm not serving back there today.
Makes sense. Thanks.
Und Konzert.
If you're looking to book any shows this month, my band is headed east soon.
Oh, you're in a band.
Oh, I manage them. Drugstore Makeup. They're a mathcore synth-pop art punk band.
Oh, sweet. So, like, the Minutemen mixed with a little Fall of Troy.
Yeah. Spot on.
Send me their stuff. I'll see if there's a date that works.
Süß, okay. Bis dann.
See you later.
I'll be here.
The forum is scary.
Dann will ich aber noch mit
But
ihm
it gave
reden.
me a lot of good intel to use with the bartender.
Dann will ich noch mit Lucas reden.
So, do you live here or what?
I'm working. Many great writers worked in bars. Capote, Kerouac, Burroughs.
I get it. I do my best work in bars too. Could any of those dudes set up a merch table in under 5 minutes?
Was läuft bei dir?
So, what's your deal? You got booted from Caledon, but you're hanging around because... I bet I know. Divorce?
Actually, yes. I'm staying in Lakeport to remain connected to my son. How did you know?
You have strong divorced guy vibes.
Uh-huh. And your obvious daddy issues are from your own parents' divorce, I'm guessing?
No. My dad died when I was a kid.
Oh.
Oh. Joey, we know.
I'm hearing about this protest against Caledon. I want in.
I'm afraid your association with a certain former colleague of mine means I will have to decline further conversation.
Really? Why?
Goodbye.
Okay, weirdo. Von ihm habe ich nichts rausbekommen. Wo ist der eine Dude? Da. Los, red.
We'll go for tomorrow?
Excuse me?
Protest, man. I'm on the message board.
What's your tag?
We've been chatting for weeks. I'm Cardinal Sin.
I see. Maybe you are, but no way to know for sure, is there? Why weren't you at the last meeting?
Bowling?
Dude, it was bowling league. We had our match against those dillweeds from Brattleboro. Did you expect me to no-show?
I guess that checks out. Maybe you missed the meeting, but you must know the group motto from the message board. What is it?
Oh. Ach so, das.
Sic Semper Tyrannis, which I believe translates to, how sick will it be when we squash these tyrants?
Close enough. All right,
Woo!
you're good. Hate to be so paranoid, but you know how it is. We muster here, noon tomorrow, and then head straight for the admin building. And prepare yourself. This reckoning has been a long time coming. Things could get heated.
That's what I'm thinking on. This lady doth motherfucking protest. Time to tell Max she's got a girl on the inside.
Dann mal los. Kann untersuchen. Warum sollte ich das tun wollen?
Between talking to Joey and the forum, I think I've learned all I can about the protest for now.
Okay. Thanks.
Hello, ma'am. Can I tell you about our grilled cheese specials today?
Chloe!
Cheese, okay. You do not need to act this surprised every time we see each other.
Oh, ihr seid so süßi. Du liebst mit Moses. Was hast du über den Protest erfahren? Meine Güte, wie liebst du
How
mit
did it go
Moses?
with Moses?
You did not prepare me for that guy's office. Holy shit.
No, I mean, did he help you?
He tried. I'm not fixed yet, as far as I can tell. What about you? Did you crack the case with the Abraxas holes?
No, I'm at a dead end. I know Sophie is hiding something in her bag, but she was too smart to leave it with me.
What's with all the sneaky stuff? Why don't I just run over there, grab what's in her bag, throw the bag in the water, and give you the stuff?
Throw her bag in the water?
Hey,
Yoink.
Bitch, you did not just...
What the fuck? Here.
why? Hä?
Take the mask before she comes back and beats my ass.
Sophie had an Abraxas mask in her bag. We have it now, thanks to you.
So many questions. But for now, I better run before she realizes she's missing it. And I have just the getaway.
Oh, Dodo. No. Oh, ihr seid so knuffig. Oh.
And then did I say something badass? Like, it's time to fight fire with fire.
You did not. I thought about it, but decided it would be lame. At least coming from me.
Oh, ihr seid so süß.
I bet I loved being a part of it. Using your powers. I bet it felt
Oh. Aufregend.
exciting. Like being in on it again after all this time.
Of
No.
course you are. Ever since that day at 2 L's. I think I would have gone insane a long time ago without you as my confidant.
But it's weird. That version of me that just fucked with your friend. What happened to her after you rewound?
Moses has his theories. I don't really understand them.
Weil technically gibt's viele Versionen von Chloe. Und so ein Paradoxes. Weil, ja. Irgendwie, aber irgendwie auch nicht. Ich verstehe es noch nicht ganz. Wenn das Paradox so funktioniert, dass wenn Max immer wieder zurückspult, dass es viele verschiedene Versionen gibt, müsste es gefühlt Tausende davon geben, wenn man von Life is Strange 1 ausgeht. Aber ob das wirklich so ist oder ob die andere Person beziehungsweise die andere Chloe einfach dann verschwindet? Ah.
I think reality is always shifting, but people are a constant. Like this canoe. It bobs back and forth in the lake, but we stay in place.
I hope you're right. To me, it feels more like we're going down Niagara Falls in a barrel.
Moses.
I know he didn't fix you, but was Moses able to figure out anything?
Hard to say. I got the feeling he couldn't decide if he was more interested in helping me or studying me.
What does he think is going on?
The word paradox was thrown around a lot. Also, anomaly.
What happened to your arm? Was war das? Safi.
Apparently, me and this Safi chick are cosmically entwined because we occupy the same quantum position. Really, Max, you should buy a girl a drink before you cosmically entwine her next time.
Har har. The fact that you can joke about your existential crisis is actually pretty unsurprising.
Thank you much.
Verdächtigte.
So, I know President Teller was the one who ordered the demolition last night. And I'm pretty sure Reggie was involved somehow. He's the president of Abraxas.
Double presidential crime. 2 for the price of 1.
There's a secret occultist party at the Abraxas house tonight. Sophie must be going. That's why she had the mask.
And now we have it. Next stop, freaky college party.
What about the protesters? Could one of them really start the fire?
They're super pissed off and looking to make themselves heard.
Ich werf's ihnen nicht vor.
Honestly, with what I've learned about Caledon using the storm to take over more of Lakeport, I can't say I blame them for being angry. But this shit's dangerous.
At least we know about it now. That gives us a shot, right?
Sorta?
What happened between you and Safi?
I told her about the fire. Her reaction was disturbing. She blames me for what's happening to her. And to you. And I think she's right. What's scary is that I didn't even know I was using my powers this time. And I still created a mess.
No. Weil sie hatte bereits Probleme. True?
Look, I don't know, Safi, but from what I can tell, she was plenty fucked up before you ever met her. Yes, your powers are weird, and sometimes freak me out too. But there isn't a single person in the world I would trust with them more than you.
Knuffelbär.
I think I needed to hear that. Thank you.
Oh.
Don't mention it.
Alles Gute zu Geburtstag.
Hey, I made you something.
Oh, yes.
Now that
Oh, du bist...
Super Max is back in action, I thought she needed her own badass action figure.
Oh,
Happy
yes, that's it.
birthday.
Oh.
This is incredible! With everything going on, I barely remembered today was my birthday.
Oh.
Good thing my ass is here then.
Ist so knuffig.
So, your crew here is the sassy bartender, the uber nerd, and the shape-shifting wild card. That it?
You make it sound like I'm assembling a team to rob a bank.
Well, if so, you're obviously missing someone.
Oh, who's that?
No. It's too süß.
The barbarian. Who else is gonna go berserker on their asses?
Good point. Glad to have you as part of the crew.
Oh. Ist so süß.
When I was living this weekend, the first time, I really thought my life was starting to make some sense. But it seems like chaos always finds me.
The only chaos you're dealing with is me. Everything was fine before I showed up. You have a whole new life here.
Oh.
I know I don't fit into it.
Oh.
No, that's not what I
Null. Nein. Tu das nicht.
meant at all.
Don't say that shit.
Okay. So, try again. And if you rewind, I'll know.
I wouldn't dare. I thought my life was starting to make sense, but I was wrong. I was focused on myself, and my career, and everything else. But there was a part of me, maybe the most important part, that was still lost. I don't really know how any of this shit works. But somehow, with all this crazy stuff happening, you're here now.
And I'm glad.
And I know it's because you needed me.
Oh.
But I think I needed
Okay.
you just as much. And I wasn't brave enough to realize it.
Oh, ihr seid so süß. He's Yes! It's a...
Be careful.
Chloe? Yes. Darf ich nicht? Wenn ich jetzt nicht darf. Yes.
Come on.
Ich darf nicht. Das fuckt mich gerade ab. Wie ich darf nicht. Ich darf. Okay, ich darf. Ich darf. Das wäre mir jetzt die ganze Zeit am Arsch gegangen. Okay. Wie ich darf nicht. Wie ich durfte nicht. Let me kiss. We kissed it. What? I want my babies back. Kiss.
Do you ever feel like the universe is trying to fuck with you?
We have met before, right? I'm Chloe Price, the universe's crash test dummy.
True. Kind of.
Max Caulfield.
Ihr kennt euch so gut. Tut's mal, du Kiss. Ihr seid zu süß, um Nein zu sagen.
Did you try to kiss me?
Nein.
How did you know?
Again, I do know you a little bit. So what happened?
I fell into the lake.
Wait, how many times did you try?
No, you're telling? I love it. No.
Twice. Both were a disaster. Seemed like the perfect.
Well, ich weiß ja nicht. Ich meine, ihr habt davor noch geredet, dass Chloe ein Paradox ist, aber okay.
But I guess not.
Well, we'll just have to find the next perfect moment.
Oh. Es tut mir leid, aber es ist zu süß. I'm predicted.
After I'm finished laughing my ass off at the image of you going overboard.
Shut up! You fell too, you know.
He sleeps. He sleeps.
I can't believe I never took a boat out here until now.
Just add it to the list of conveyances I've dragged your ass into over the years.
Let's hear the list.
Well, there was my truck, of course. That shopping cart in San Francisco. Then there was that Vespa we had in Salt Lake City.
I thought I was gonna go flying off the back so many times.
Oh no.
We had that tandem bicycle in Chicago. That was a disaster. And Izzy's friend's weed dealer's tuk-tuk we joy rode in Nashville.
Honestly, how are we still alive?
You mean, how are we so awesome?
No. He leaves.
The odds
Ihr seid doch zu süß.
The Maven
Oleg.
party is starting soon. We've got to get to the Abraxas house.
Der Beslag. Dass ich mal oder wieder hören, Life is Strange, das ist mir neu.
So, what's next? Change into black robes?
Black shirts, going by the old photo. Then we head over to Fremont Street.
And look for smoke.
Süßis. Why can't I just wanted to... Oh. Wäre zu früh, ich weiß, Life is Strange, ich weiß. Tut mir leid, dass ich das wollte. After the party? Okay, ich hatte ja schon mal. Gott sieht das wieder aus, aber ich kann nicht hören.
This is it. It could all start tonight.
We know that Reggie kid is up to something. Think you can get me another Eyes Wide Shut mask so we can sleuth together?
You're on. Stay out of trouble.
No, is it me? What?
Between all the drinking and making out, someone must have taken their mask off.
Warte. Mann, Moses, halt's Maul. Okay. Schreib schneller. Achso, da war ich schon. Ich hatte gerade eine Studentin hier, die fragt, ob sie nächstes Jahr Gast in meinem Kurs sein darf. Klang sie, als sei sie aus dem Süden. Ja, das war also Safi wahrscheinlich. Ja, wir hatten eine lange Unterhaltung in der Turtle. Ich weiß immer noch nicht, warum sie hier ist. Du hast mit ihr geredet, als sie hat mir nur blöde Fragen über Benotung gestellt. Sollte nicht eifersüchtig sein, aber ich verstehe nicht, warum sie so rumschleicht. Safi liebt dich. Sie hat wahrscheinlich Angst, dass du ihr das, was sie gerade tut, ausredest. Vielleicht haben du und Chloe Fortschritte erzielt. Ich bin undercover auf einer Maskenparty von Abraxas. Versuche Geheimnisse zu lüften. Wow, soll ich dich arbeiten lassen? Vermutlich. Ich melde mich mal. Safi wusste immer, wie sie zu mir durchdringt. Sie ist die erste Person, die sich seit Chloe zum Rang beste Freundin gesellte. Und heute war sie auf der Terrasse der Turtle. Die Person, die mir half, die Wahrheit zu erkennen. Ich habe Arcadia Bay wieder zum Leben erweckt. Ich habe zwei Realitäten zusammengequetscht. Das muss der Grund für Chloes Visionen sein. Und wer weiß was noch. Es gibt nichts umsonst, was meine Kraft angeht. Vielleicht hat Safi recht und ich bin bloß waghalsig. Doch vielleicht kann ich mit den Konsequenzen umgehen. Vielleicht ist jede Konsequenz besser als die, mit der ich jahrelang gelebt habe. Hotdog-Man. Ich weiß immer noch nicht, warum Safi in der Stadt ist. Ich glaube, sie will mir vertrauen, weiß aber nicht mehr wie. Ich habe ihr von dem Feuer erzählt. Vielleicht reagiert sie entsprechend, wenn ich beweise, dass ich ihr vertraue. Das hoffe ich jedenfalls. That's beautiful. Ich war erschüttert von meiner Unterhaltung mit Safi, aber Chloe war wieder da, um mich zu retten. Wir brüten, sorry, einen Plan aus, eine bereits gestohlene Maske zu stehlen und fanden den einen Ort in Lakeport, an dem sich eine Gestaltwanderin nicht an uns ranschleichen kann. Als ich im Kanu saß und ihre Hand hielt, kam es mir so vor, als könnte ich dieses Wochenende zum ersten Mal durchatmen. Oh, ich weiß wirklich nicht, was mich erwartet mit Chloe wieder in meinem Leben. Ich machte mir Sorgen, dass etwas anders sein würde oder schlimmer, dass alles beim Alten bleibt und wir wieder stritten. I don't think that. Aber ich musste mich nicht sorgen. Als wir im Kanu saßen, fühlte es sich genauso an wie zu Kinderzeiten. In ihrem Garten, als wir den Wolken beim Vorüberziehen und den Sternen beim Aufgehen zusahen. No. Ich liebe diese Beschreibung, okay. Chloe war mal jemand, mit der ich einfach die Welt vorüberziehen lassen konnte. Vielleicht kann sie das wieder sein. Oh, absolutely.
What's the point of a Mabon party? Half of these decorations are for Samhain anyway.
You haven't been inside yet, have you? Trust me, Mabon has its own special charms.
Wie redet ihr? Alles gut bei euch? Loretta?
There's an Abraxan with Loretta's recorder, or this is Loretta.
Sollte ich mit dir reden? Ich weiß nicht.
Loretta?
Oh, hey Max. Thought that was you.
Of course.
How did you recognize me?
You're here.
You're standing like a teacher who snuck into a party. Relax your shoulders a bit.
I'm gonna check out the house. Maybe you should do another round out here before people get too drunk.
I've never had a partner before. It's like Woodward and Bernstein. I call Woodward.
You got it.
We're gonna crack this open tonight. I know it.
Hope so. Be careful.
Okay.